The price of Bitcoin has finally managed to break the equilibrium pattern we were observing and has led to exceed 47k, finally confirming a weekly higher low. We actually had some clue. First and foremost, Bitcoin held strong against the broader market weakness and against the strength of the dollar. So once we saw recovery on the S&P 500 and a consolidation on the BTC, we saw Bitcoin actually breaking the equilibrium bullish as a result with a boost from the broader market. So now what I'm watching is the weekly time frame. The question is, are we going to set a weekly lower high from here, or we're going to V-shape recovery and hit higher high on the table? So that's what I'm watching, and let's find out in this episode. So my name is Marco from Mind the Chart. Welcome to Satoshi's Snack. If this is your first time here, I suggest you to subscribe to the channel. We are launching an application, social media cryptocurrency application by the end of the year. So if you want to join us, just join on the Twitter account we have in the description below. And let's go now to watch at some news. So here we have some autumn news. So fall is started, Q4 is starting. So Monday we have JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, who said Bitcoin could rise 10x. Then we have Twitter that launched the tips on Twitter with Bitcoin and Lightning Network and whatever. So Strike CEO Jack Mallers say that he will donate all tips he receives on the platform to Human Rights Foundation. Later Monday, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez began arguing that Bitcoin miners were switching to nuclear power. So El Salvador also Monday revealed that over 2.25 million citizens now are using the Chivo Bitcoin wallet, which is actually good for the whole country because they were protesting against that. So Coinbase revealed a new feature that will allow users to convert their salaries into Bitcoin in the platform. Blake Masters said the US government should buy a strategic reserve on Bitcoin. Tuesday, we have BitPay announcing partnership with Verifone. El Salvador shared a teaser video we watched together in 2 videos ago, I think, where the country's plans to mine Bitcoin using geothermal energy with the volcanoes. Wednesday, Elon Musk discussed cryptocurrency regulation with in an interview, said they have to do nothing to regulate the Bitcoin, actually would be better. So then we have Thursday, we have El Salvador actually announced that the country will grant everyone using Chivo's Bitcoin wallet with a discount in the fuel. Jerome Powell officials state that US government will not ban Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And Friday, the Salvadorian government began mining its first geothermal powered Bitcoin. SEC extended maturity dates on 4 Bitcoins exchanges traded found ATF. We saw that as well. So the dates are November 21, December 8th, December 11th, and December 24th. Axie Infinity launches a decentralized exchange. That's so bullish for Axie. We saw the price action. Axie Infinity, one of the most popular gaming blockchain, is connecting the nascent gaming world with the decentralized finance. And the DEX, it will launch a DEX. The DEX will help users keep playing because it will remove some friction that exists for players who have to move their token from one platform to another. And the DEX will be built in running and Ethereum-linked sidechains created specifically for Axie Infinity. And we have Terra Columbus 5 updates sees Luna rise 10%. So we were expecting this Columbus 5 network upgrade, and actually Terra burning and minting Luna to keep the anchor price for the dollar stable coins Terra. So that's good for Terra. And El Salvador starts mining Bitcoin using volcanic energy. So Salvador Bukele, the president, revealed that the country has started mining Bitcoin using volcanic energy. President Bukele says that testing and installation process is still ongoing, but the country has officially started mining Bitcoin. So that's all for today's news. Let's check some technicals now on Bitcoin chart. What we're seeing now on the weekly time frame, we confirm the weekly higher low here, 39,589. This is the actual bottom now we have on the weekly. After the bottom we had in July at 30k pretty much. So we were expecting actually this higher low. If you watch our videos, you saw the thumbnail titles was scouting for weekly higher lows a couple days ago. So the fact that we close above the 26 EMA, the fact that we close above the 200 EMA was positive. We have this daily equilibrium watching. We watch for several days, and then we have this pattern here that broke bullish because of the S&P 500 also recovering and the DXY actually consolidating. So those two factors help Bitcoin breaking bullish the pattern and almost crossing the 12 and 26 EMA. So now what we're watching is the resistance. Now we have 48,500 and then the 43,084. So the questions now is, are we going to set a weekly lower high compared to this level? So what we are going to expect actually is might be an equilibrium on the weekly. This is the most likely scenario because we still need a lot of volume in order to break 43K. So the equilibrium on the weekly is the most likely. But if we are going to V-shape recover and going for an higher high on the weekly, that will continue the pattern of higher highs and higher lows on the weekly, and that will be good for Bitcoin. The fact that we delayed the ATF approval, that could be, positive and negative in the same time, because positive will increase the desire of having this ETF. So if we are going to follow a monthly equilibrium as we are expecting for the rest of the year, this equilibrium will break bullish if the ETF will come, and it will be a catalyst for breaking bullish the equilibrium. So that's what I think. It's negative now on the price action because that will increase the possibility of a lower high instead of higher high here, because if we are going to stop here or along these levels, we might see the price still going sideways for until maybe the end of November. I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking and what I'm watching. So the most important level now is 43,000 for me, and 39,000 are still the most important levels. But the fact that we broke the equilibrium, as we said, we needed to break the two levels here with increasing bull volume and continuation and follow through. We had everything, so check mark here because we had the perfect textbook breaking of equilibrium. So now it's all about the resistance, and if we can manage to set a bull flag here and continuation, it will be good for the environment. So now we just have to wait. If you entered here on the bottom fish, and because you had this bullish bias, that was the right things to do. I actually entered here when we dump on the 200 EMA. I was expecting to scale down from the 200 EMA until the first daily oversold RSI on the daily, but I scaled down and now I'm still in position. I took some profit here, but that's fine. So let's see now if we can actually if we are going for an higher high on the weekly, or as I'm expecting, weekly equilibrium will be on the table. So that's all I'm watching right now. Bitcoin dominance though is still relatively weak if we are watching the monthly time frame. No, this is the 100 Bitcoin dominance. Okay, we have it here. Sorry. So it's possible now that we are going for an equilibrium monthly here still in the Bitcoin dominance. Now Bitcoin dominance is increasing right now because Bitcoin took the most of the move. Some of the altcoins, they follow up later on, and we saw actually a lot of weekly higher lows confirmed. But now what I'm watching is the possibility of the equilibrium of the monthly and the week Bitcoin dominance. And if we are watching now, if Bitcoin is happen to go sideways for a while, we can expect to see altcoins recover a little bit and bounce a little bit more. So all I'm watching is Ethereum Bitcoin as well. Also, if Ethereum Bitcoin can manage to break this level, actually, bullish. We can see more continuation in Ethereum USDT, and also the dominance, Bitcoin dominance, dropping a little bit. So that's what I'm watching. Bitcoin dominance dropping a little bit can help, of course, altcoins to perform better. And also what I'm watching is the possibility of a bull flag here, taking into account that the next higher lows on the daily will be a perfect spot for the bulls. They then actually didn't thought to position themselves on the bottom fish, or they didn't enter on the breakout. They will enter in the next higher low for bullish positions. So we might see a bull flag or a daily higher low, and maybe trying to continue higher. But the fact is, we have to break 45,000, otherwise it's not gonna make it. It's gonna be sideways for the rest of November. So that's what I'm watching, guys. So thank you for watching. Remember to check our page on Twitter. Here you can find, actually, Satoshi Snack is our page, and once we launch the social media platform, we will inform you here. So stay tuned, and on to the next one.